Hi garden friends, today I will be making a Thanksgiving centerpiece in this awesome basket that I found at Michael's, and Michael's right now is having a basket sale. So their baskets are 50% off, so I really took advantage of that deal. And I've got a ton of foliage that I can show you. I have beautiful, this is Indian hawthorn, Raphaelepis variety. You know, I'm not very good with the names of the plants, not as good as I am with succulents, but this one I just snipped off from one of the bushes in my front yard, and as you can see, it's pushing out these beautiful berries. Oh, so I thought that it would be a great first layer for the centerpiece. I also went to this florist in Encinitas, and they're called Franco's, and it's always a treat to go there because you always find just so many cool plants, and they have from like succulents to like thistle. So I went yesterday and I had fun choosing some varieties for the centerpiece. I got some orange or yellow alstroemeria, beautiful. I also got a few fillers here. Got some cool foliage like this because I like to mix a lot of textures. There's also some eucalyptus with the berries coming out as well. Check that out. I'm so excited. I also have some white waxflower. I love waxflower, one of my favorites. Also this beautiful, very dainty white bloom, and I don't know the name. Oh my god, I feel horrible. And also some other cool looking fillers. This one looks like wheat. I love it. But yeah, I've got just a ton of different things, and I got most of these from just a bouquet that I bought that was $10, and I got a bunch of filler out of it. I mean, if you're rolling on a budget, that's the way to do it, I think, because you can spend a lot of money at these floral shops. Also got some red hues right here. This is a cool one. Look at that. I mean, let's see if my camera wants to. Oh, it looks like coral. Check it out. So interesting. Wow. Also got some, I think these are mums. I've got some yellow mums. I've also got green mums. I think they're mums. And I've got some beautiful marigolds. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And I think this is a China mum, but check that China mum out. It has two colors. Oh my god. And it's fluffy. I love it. And I also have a purple fountain grass in my front yard, and I cut some tails off. So sorry about the traffic noise, but as I was saying, I also cut some tails. I think it would make an interesting texture to the centerpiece, but here I go. So for the basket, before anything, I want to line it with plastic. And what I do is I just grab a normal grocery bag and I cut the closed part off. And then I just kind of lay it out so it can stretch better. And I lay it out, and I'm going to hide those stickers there. So I'll put them at the bottom. And in the end, you won't even be able to see the bag. So just put the bag there. And I'm going to grab some Oasis that I also got at Franco's. Make sure that it's going to fit nice. And that's just to protect the basket from getting wet. You know, the basket will last a lot longer if it doesn't get wet. And this Oasis has been soaking in water, so it's nice and moist, full of water. And I'm going to start with the Indian hawthorn. And that's going to be the first layer. to the centerpiece, and I'm trying to, all right, get the right angle there. So I'm gonna move my trash a little closer here. And most of the things that I have are already pre-cut. I pre-cut them already to not like make this video super long. And I'm just gonna stick them into the oasis. And I want the berries to be like towards the rim. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna evenly spread them here and there. And this is so fun. I have not made a centerpiece since I was a florist at Ralph's. So this is a lot of fun for me. I had a lot of fun working there, and that's where I learned all these cool techniques. So it is important to cover the rim of the oasis, I feel. Because then the most important blooms, the ones with most color, can go on the top, and you don't have to worry about covering the side, if that makes any sense. And this is the first layer of the centerpiece. Okay, so let me just make sure that everything's like nicely placed here, that nothing is loose, and it's deep in the oasis, just like that. Oh, and it already looks amazing. So now the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for the eucalyptus. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to put everything that I have in it, but I sure will try. So it goes by layers. So the eucalyptus is a second layer. So you're just like adding layer upon layer, and which gives the centerpiece a lot of texture, and it makes it more interesting that way. And this one will be in the center of my table. I don't have a huge table, so I don't need a really big one. And I'm going for a more shorter one. Don't want it to be too tall. So as you can see, I'm balancing it all out. So it's not like the eucalyptus is not just in one spot. And it's so easy and so much fun to do this. I'm just having a blast right now. Okay, and now I want to put this one. I don't know what it's called. It's a little taller and it's feathery. And I noticed that it's a lot easier to do centerpieces with plants that have like woody stems, because they don't break when you stick them into the oasis. Because once they break, they won't drink water from the oasis and it just dries up. So it's quite a shame. So I'm going to be extra careful for, like, example, the alstroemeria. Alstroemeria has more like spongy stems. They're easier to break. So I'm going to be careful with that. Okay, so you see, oh, how it's just coming together. I am loving it. I wish you can see it live. Oh my God. Right here, right now. Now I'm going to move on to my, let's see. I think I should move on with some white. The white element right here with this pretty, pretty white dainty plant. And if you know the names to these plants, hey, you can always just put them down on the comments. I would really appreciate it, because I do want to get better with the names of flowers. Oh, it's coming out great. See, and it doesn't take much time. And I'm like, cutting it close here. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. But it's that easy. Where if you have a floral shop that's close by, oh man, just grab one of their like Thanksgiving themed bouquets and you're good to go, because those bouquets they're ready to go. They have the foliage in there, they have the main flowers. All you need is the oasis and the container, of course. So I'm trying to just spread it out evenly so all the plants can shine. So I'm not trying to hide the plants that are already in there. I'm just trying to highlight them with more plants on top of them, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I need a little bit here, and let's see, maybe one right here. Okay, so now that I've got the white going on there, oh my goodness, I am in love. And I know that you can still see some of the bag, but that will be cut. Now I'm gonna go for my alstroemeria. So alstroemeria, it's not a woody stem. It can like just break in there. So I'm gonna be very careful when I push it into the oasis. Very careful here. And it's very easy to cut. I just kind of make a slanted cut just like that to make it pointier. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Is my camera going to focus on this? Is it? Oh, the camera, there's too much going on here. So my camera does not want to focus on the stem. But just give it a little pointier cut so it can be easier for it to go into the oasis. And that's too long. I don't want it to be too long. I want it to be nice and snug in there. And I did notice that I took this one out accidentally. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one more towards the back. Over here, perfect. And I'll put this one over here. Okay. Okay. Oh, perfect. It's coming out nicely. Okay, and I want this mum right in the center. So as you can see, I made a little space here. I have the alstroemeria round. I'm going to put this mum in the center right there. Oh, wow. That is a gorgeous flower. And the marigolds, I'm going to put one right here. Right there. And the other marigold right over here. The other marigold, I'll put it on the other side right there. Oh my gosh. It looks gorgeous. And some mums. Got some mums right here. And I'm basically finishing up right now. The storm is coming, so I tried to make this as fast as I could. I'm outside. It's getting very windy here. So the mums, I just kind of cut them individually. I didn't keep them in the little bunches like that. So some I cut individually and some I kept in bunches. But I'll put that bunch right in there. And I think I lost a head here. That's okay. Snip that off. And I also have a green bunch right here. Oh, this was so much fun. Can't believe how easy it is. Now put the green one right there. Oh man. You know what? This is basically done. I can stop right now if I wanted to. So I'm just gonna spread them out a little more. Just gonna check it out. I can put more for sure. Like this beautiful wax flower right there. I'll put another one right there. There. And here towards the back, right over here. Oh, it's just so beautiful. It can be a little daunting when, you know, it's just the oasis and you're like, what do I do? But, oh man, it's so worth just trying, and just, you know, everything is just part of your imagination. And it ends up working out just fine. And I really want to incorporate this one. Oh, that is just so beautiful. It's so autumnal. Oh man, that is gorgeous. But I think I am basically done. I won't be incorporating this like pinkish color, but I will use it for another arrangement that I'll put around the house. And I still have these beautiful foxtails that I want to put here and there. And I kept the stems nice and long. But I think that it just makes it unique, you know? Just makes it unique. Gives it a little bit of my touch right there. Because when do you see like foxtails in like centerpieces? Not that often, I don't think. It gives it like a more whimsical look, I feel. And my last one right over here. So I kind of balanced it out all around. Ooh, that looks so pretty. And now I'm going to cut the bag just where I can see it. But it's not really a big deal. And the bag's green, you know. Yeah, I'm just going to snip it off. Right there. Have some in the corner right here. I'm going to be careful and not snip off my plants. But, you know, protecting the basket, I think, is, you know, it's really good because the oasis will end up drying and you'll want to water it. So with the bag under it, you can just put it in your sink and there's no problem, you know. The basket won't get drenched and it won't like spill all over the place. But there I have it. My Thanksgiving centerpiece, and you were part of it, and I wish I could just show it to you, but show it to you like profile like this, but it's just not working out. And anyways, it's just gorgeous, and you know, I just want to inspire you to make one on your own because it doesn't take much, and I know how expensive that these could be. You know, I saw some for like $60, you know, and this basically cost me $30 with all materials, you know, and I made it myself. It was my touch, you know, so there's a little bit of me in this centerpiece. But I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, and I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. Bye, garden friends.